Frankie Montes is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Now at the plate here is Manuel Margot, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener. And you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. The 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Magneuris Sierra. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. One out, nobody on. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. Him up over toward the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Into the box, Robert Poisson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Hopped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Number 56 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
That brings up Wander Franco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened. And they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
He lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 0-2 home. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box now, Jason Dominguez. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1. And that one got to do something.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
And now in the box, Castillo, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. To hang a 0, here's the pitch. He looks at a fastball but misses off the plate for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
It's 2-0 now. Set and a 2-0. He hasn't cut it that one, but misses 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Ball, that's
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
3-1, here it is. Now fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. He set the 3-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Too high.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Their count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Franchi Cordero.
The designated hitter, Franchi Cordero.
First offering on its way.
Ball one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Here comes the 1-2. Looked at for ball number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first down.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting it.
Now to the plate, Michael Franco trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Now it'll be Poniel Cruz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yep, that ball went out.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Florio will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first down.
The first baseman.
Next to dig in, Navarro. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1-1 the count. The pitch. Excalibur fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there.
Batting
They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And in steps Manny Machado. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and a strike now to Machado. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2 and 2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Popped him up. Franco has a play, and that ends the inning. Now to bat, Jorge Polanco, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in is Hernandez, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back.
1 out, bases empty, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. First pitch of the AB on its way.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding himself.
Grounded her down the first baseline. Here it comes on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
1 out, runner at first, and it brings Esteban Florial in at the plate. He's set, and the pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him.
0-1.
This is low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-1, here it is.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Jason Dominguez would be next. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
To the plate now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And there's ball 2 now.
Count 2-1.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Full count still. Guerrero is off first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hit down the third baseline. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Polanco over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Magneuris Sierra. He popped out in his first trip. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Florio comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next up, Robert Poisson popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The All-Stars are out on top, 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Castillo.
Number 18.
First pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2
It's
strikes.
not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. First pitch of the AB now. High in the air down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gary Sanchez. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's
1
1-1.
ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
And he fouls this one off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Now this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. To the fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So next to hit is O'Neill Cruz. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Mike Del Franco gets set to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Mike Del Franco will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brian Abreu will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Polanco, once a Minnesota Twin, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Count remains full. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep into count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Standing in now, Wander Franco.
Nope, that's
and
a ball.
the first pitch to him is a changeup. He can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there. And it's 1-1. In for strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing high levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Estevan Florial, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Navarro.
Number 15.
Now here it comes.
Ball. Ball, that's good.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 strikes.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Here's Manny Machado now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. fouled away. The 1-2. Trying to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit, and the no-hitter is gone.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
0-1 the count. Dive, but he's back in easily. Set. Here's the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Popped him up. Castillo over to his right. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And now the first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next up is Jason Dominguez. First pitch on its way. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off. finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Castillo. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The ballman 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2 out, nobody on. They'll staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next to be the first-year shortstop, Robert Poisson.
The shortstop, Robert Poisson.
The pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
That's the ball.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here comes the 1-2. And he popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next to bat will be Jose Ramirez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
One and two now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Melvin LIDOM gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Franchy Cordero.
Franchy Cordero.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Looped out toward third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 33.
Plate is Fran Morales. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 pitch. And he
Count is
misses
2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 3.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. Michael Franco waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Striding in is Michael Franco. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
2 down. stepping up is Jorge Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Counts even 2-2 for Polanco. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two pitches fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Devo, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Wander Franco.
Ball 1.
As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and 0. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Margot on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pimentel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 17.
So stepping in is Teoscar Hernandez, hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 hit in the air out to left field. Florial has it, and there is 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
In now, O'Neill Cruz lifted the other way down the left field line. Florial on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So here is Navarro, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
He'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Yeah.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1.
Oh, impact.
Manny Machado would be next. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Quick check on that tied run at first. And he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. It's outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 2-0 pitch. Margot would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line drive to left. Florio is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 58.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Estevan Florio. And now the first pitch. Now here's a line drive that will make it out into left center.